Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Those of you who have joined me before, welcome back. And if it's your first time connecting with me, I am so happy that we found each other. My name is Lisa Espinosa and I'm a spiritual career coach. This is episode 20 of the Soul Guidance for Your Career Facebook Live. I'm so thrilled that it's September. I love September and just the fall season. And today we're going to talk about, it's really this Facebook Live to prepare you to birth and create and take the steps that you're meant to take this month. So before anything else, let's go ahead and tune in. So wherever you are, here in Chicago, it's a beautiful day. Wherever you are, just taking some nice inhales and exhales. Hey Jill. And bringing your awareness to your hips and your pelvis and just feeling the earth underneath you. And just bringing the palms of our hands together in front of our heart. And if it helps you to close your eyes as I call upon a beautiful circle of unconditional love and wisdom to surround this transmission, to surround everyone who is here live or watching the recording, and to allow you to receive all of the teachings and blessings and healing that your own beautiful soul has for you today, so that you can share your soul's medicine in a deeper, more profound way than ever before, that brings healings to others and abundance and joy to you. So let's get ready to begin. So, last Facebook Live talked about attachment to suffering, right? Those parts of us that, because we were saying how if you're watching this, if you've been watching the ones before, if you were led to this transmission today, you already have a commitment, right? You have a prayer, an intention that your soul guide you to share your soul's gifts through your career. And last time I talked about how as you say that intention, as you continue to commit, of course parts are going to come up that are addicted to suffering and addicted to worrying and maybe attached to just having fears of not trusting your soul. So that was, if you missed that and that resonates with you, just go to my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page and you can find that. Today, as I prepared September, fall equinox is this month. And all I kept hearing and was really resonating is this whole idea of balance, right? In so many different ways. Balancing light and dark, balancing action and stillness, balancing our masculine and feminine, and we can go on and on and on. And so what was really clear to me is that, riding the wave of September as opposed to barreling through it is going to help you to take all the steps you're meant to take this month. Because I really feel there's a lot of steps to take this month. There's a lot of action this month. And many of you, us, who are drawn to this or who feel this longing to follow our soul's guidance might have burdens about overdoing it, right? Like yes, getting things done, but working so hard that at the end we're burnt out. And then we're kind of like forced to be still for a long time to recuperate. So today, it's really this teaching around that, around recreating a new belief, right? And using this energy of September to anchor in this new paradigm, this new belief of, I can take action steps that my soul guides me to take this month, and I can take care of myself as well. Right? I can embrace my divine masculine, who is that part of me that is out in the world, that is taking those actions that perhaps scare me, but I know are important, and absolutely still embrace my divine feminine, which is that part of me that is receptive, that is intuitive, that is in the flow. And also, when heavy emotions, I don't want to call them negative emotions because they're not, negative makes it a judgment like they're bad. But when heavy emotions come up, whether it's sadness or grief or fear, whatever it is, that I can welcome those with compassion, right? I can see them with compassion. I can even maybe transmute them, although sometimes that might not be the moment for that yet. Maybe it's still just observing them with compassion, having love for those parts of you that are experiencing those heavy emotions, so that you can do that and still embrace those light emotions of joy and bliss and ecstasy and excitement, so that it doesn't have to be either or. So that's what September, and especially the fall equinox, really brings. And so I want to invite you this month to every day really check in with yourself as you're doing your commitment practice to your soul, whatever that is, whether it's you bringing your hands to your heart. And, this was a few Facebook Lives ago. I don't remember which one, but if you go to my YouTube channel, I have a little synopsis of each, or on my Facebook Live. It was all about, just asking your soul every day, soul, lead me. Lead me today. What are the steps I'm meant to take? And because this, my focus is career. Now that's whether you're in a career that you like, but you're being called to share more, you're being called to evolve that, to be more of a leader in your field. Or whether you're in a career that you're like, I'm done with that. I'm ready for something new. It's the same process. Or if you're in between careers, if you're, maybe retired, but know that you still have more to offer. Wherever you are, it's the same instruction. It's, beautiful soul, guide me. What is the next step I need to take to share more of my gifts in my career? And so you're going to, you're saying that prayer, that intention every day throughout the day. And we're going to add this month understanding that, if with the fall equinox, with this energy coming forward of balance, and not balance, I want to say sometimes in our society, balance has a different context of what I'm talking about here. And what I mean here through this transmission is what I said earlier, that it's not either or. It's not either I'm super happy and super positive and everything's going to go awesome, or oh my gosh, now I'm negative, that's it, forget it, nothing's going to work. Like, it's not that. It's not either I'm just totally in my feminine, receptive, intuitive place, just kind of dissing my masculine side. That's not how it is. So this month, yes. Hey, Jill. Yeah, I'm just reading. Yes. Hi, everyone. Beautiful soul, guide me. What steps are you guiding me to take? Absolutely. Yes. What steps are you guiding me to take? And as you say that prayer, I just keep seeing beautiful green Tara, she just keeps showing up, who is such a, and if you don't know who green Tara, that's okay. She's a beautiful being of love and light that is here to support us all. She's the, goddess, ascended master of liberation. And she comes in with that energy of balance, of like stillness. Beautiful soul, guide me. What are the next steps that I need to take? That requires stillness. That requires slowing down, right? That requires those interrupter rituals I write about in my book, right? Stopping. And then as you hear the guidance, you take that action. So it's that beautiful rhythm, especially, I just feel that this month, and do that throughout your day, that it's like, okay, I'm coming into stillness, I'm listening to my soul, and now I'm taking action. And if your soul guides you to take action and those action steps scare you, which is totally normal, especially when you are committed to saying yes to your soul, when you're committed to, remember when we went over that in that Facebook Live, what is your soul guiding you to share, even if it scares you? Everyone here, all of you who are watching this live or watching the transmission, you are being guided to share something that scares you to share. And I don't mean like it scares you because it's bad. It scares you because it's in sharing it, the process of sharing it is going to release, is going to clear up for you burdens and old beliefs that you don't need anymore. And that might include rearranging some of your relationships. So it's always done, your soul is always guiding you with so much respect and honor for your path. Hey, Leticia, so good to see you. There's so much honor and respect for your path. Your soul is never guiding you in any way that brings chaos or crisis into your life or drama. However, when we keep having that prayer, soul, guide me, what is my next step? Of course, your soul is always guiding you to stretch, to expand. So, for example, when my next step is creating this podcast that I'm in the total midst of birthing, when I was clear on that, yes, there were parts of me that were excited and like, oh my gosh, yes, that makes total sense. I totally get it. Yay. And then there were other parts that were really scared. And as I've taken all the hundreds of steps that it's taking me to get to the launching it, there's plenty of steps that I don't like. There's plenty of steps that have, that it's very easy for me to procrastinate or for me to create some drama to distract me from doing it. So I have to be very clear, and especially, again, I was saying with this month, is that we're asking, beautiful soul, guide me, what's the next step? So you're in stillness, and then you take action, right? Even if the next action step is, I'm scared, you just told me that my next step is to go do that Facebook Live, or that my next step is to go to that yoga class I've been putting off, right? Or that my next step is to write that blog piece, or to schedule that session with that coach, or whatever it is. And I'm scared. So your next step, it's perfectly fine for it to be, I'm scared and I need to get help. I'm recognizing that I have fear. I'm recognizing that parts of me want to sabotage and pretend that I don't know what the next step is. Send me support around this. Send me people that can encourage me to take this step. Let me maybe go get a massage or take a walk in nature, or have a Reiki session, or whatever it is you do to get through those fearful places with compassion, and then take this step. So whenever you catch yourself in September, because the shadow side of this, right, is rigidity, right? The shadow side, meaning the way we can sabotage this, is when we go to, it's either this or that. I want you to know, when you catch that happening, like, let that be like a little reminder, like, oh, that means I'm just triggered. It's my ego. It's a part of me. This is not my soul speaking. So if it's, whenever you catch it, if it's like, well, I first need to do this before I can do that. It's either, whenever you catch yourself, either I have to hustle really hard and just forget about my self-care to get this done, or I won't get it done. That is not your soul, right? So anytime you catch yourself going into that either or place, just remember, like, oh, okay, this is normal. This is where my brain wants to do that. But I'm going to go back to, I can embrace stillness and doing. I can take care of myself and birth my creations, right? I can, speak my truth and still, maintain the relationships that I want to maintain. Right? I can speak my truth with love and clarity. I don't have to stifle myself. So let me just check if there's anything else to say about this. Just to go back to the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Hello, Mikasia. I really want to invite you to, if you haven't done this already, to really start, when you are connecting with your soul and asking your soul to guide you, to start to visualize in whatever image your soul shows you, your own divine masculine and your own divine feminine. So your inner divine masculine, not the wounded masculine, right? Your inner healed masculine is so supportive of your divine feminine. So your divine masculine is the one that is like, that cheers you on, that, when you take that courageous step and maybe insecurities come up, your divine masculine always has your back, right? It's like this beautiful beloved that's like, you're awesome, you're beautiful, you're a goddess, you're amazing. How can I help? I'm here to support you. That's the divine masculine. And the divine feminine supports the divine masculine. So if, our divine masculine part can be burdened, right? The wounded masculine is that part of us that just does and does and does and does and is so exhausted from all this effort. So our divine feminine is coming to our divine masculine and saying, hey, that's not, we're letting go of that old way of doing things. It's not about efforting. It's not about barreling through our emotions. Let me teach you. Let me show you how I can be in that receptive space and hear my soul's guidance. And when you hear your soul's guidance, it saves you time. It's more efficient. So this is, and we're going to be talking more about this. This is the beautiful dance of this couple that's inside of you, this beloved divine masculine and divine feminine. And if I just want to name, if you have any trauma with males in your life or have had in the past, which I did and many women have, it's very common that part of our healing journey is first embracing our own divine feminine. And it's very common that then we have resistance to even connecting with any sort of masculinity inside of us, because we associate masculinity with just oppression or pain or all of that. So, but what I've come to understand is at some point in your journey, and if you're here watching this, then this is part of that point for you in this journey, we understand that we need both. That it's this beautiful inner marriage, inner partnership, inner bonding that is really going to allow you to share your soul's gifts in the world in a way that has impact, in a way that touches many people's lives, in a way that creates absolute transformation for you and the people you serve, in a way that creates this legacy. In the Sophia Code, which is one of the books I'm studying, it talks about creating our legacy of love that is here way after we leave our physical body. So in order to have that level of service and impact and legacy that we're leaving behind, we absolutely need our divine feminine and masculine to be in partnership. So I want to start with the meditation and just, the inner journey, just to help to support each of you with this. All that is needed is your willingness, right? All that is needed is for you to say, I am willing to follow you, beautiful soul. I want to share my soul's gifts. I'm longing to do that. And that's the first, most important step that you take every day. All right? So let's go ahead and do our meditation. So wherever you are, beautiful people, take some nice cleansing breaths. And bring your awareness to your pelvis and the base of your spine, to your thighs and your knees, your ankles and feet. And see those beautiful roots that go down your legs, out the bottoms of your feet, deep, deep into the earth. And through these roots, you are letting go, you are releasing any distraction, anything that does not serve you in this moment. And letting your roots be infused by the earth energy, be infused by any crystals that may show up for you today. And creating a beautiful network of roots, all of our roots. Those of you who are here live, many of you watched this as a recording, so those of you watching the transmission, we are creating this beautiful network of roots to allow you each to release so much more than you can do on your own and receive so much more healing that you can do on your own. And then breathing in through the bottoms of your feet, all of that earth energy moving up your legs, up your legs, up your legs, up your torso, all the way to the crown of your head. So you're sitting in this beautiful throne of earth. And as you are sitting here feeling so grounded, so present, I invite you to bring your awareness to your heart center, and if it helps to bring your hands there, bring your hands, the palms of your hands to your heart. Your beautiful, tender heart. With your hands here, if you are in a place where you can use your voice, where you have privacy, you feel comfortable, just out loud say, beautiful soul, I am here. I am open to receive your guidance and your healing. And know that your soul is always ready to give you more. So if it helps to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. As in your heart you see that beautiful light that is getting brighter and brighter in your heart. And you feel, you know that this light that is getting brighter in your heart is your beautiful soul's medicine. And in front of you, as you let yourself be infused with your soul's medicine, let that soul's medicine fill every cell in your body. And in front of you, you see that beautiful golden path. Those of you who've been watching these know that this golden path represents your highest path, represents the path that will bring you the most joy, the most fulfillment, that will bring the most service to the world. And recognize in this moment, more than you have ever recognized before, how amazing it is that this golden path, that the highest path is the path that does both serves the world and serves you. It is not either or, it is this beautiful balance. So see that golden path in front of you. And as you're standing there, seeing this golden path, bringing the palms of your hands in front of you, your left and right hand, and you could actually do it or just see yourself doing it in your vision, use your imagination. And in this moment, as you're standing there on this golden path that represents your highest path, seeing your beautiful left hand in front of you, your right hand in front of you. Feel your heart beaming this beautiful light out, blessing your left and right hand. And you understand that in this moment, your left and right hand are representing your divine feminine and your divine masculine. So your left hand, your beautiful divine feminine, your right hand, your beautiful divine masculine. The palms of your hands. And your heart at the center is radiating your soul's medicine to both the palms, both your left palm and your right palm. And if there are any wounds, any burdens, any old beliefs, anything that creates resistance to you healing your divine masculine and divine feminine, allow your soul that is now standing in front of you, your beautiful soul, see her standing in front of you, and maybe your soul looks just like you, or she shows up in a different way. And your soul standing in front of you, looking at you with her beautiful eyes, looking at you with so much love. She takes each of your hands. She takes your left hand and she blows in the palm of your hand. And as she blows on your left hand, You understand she's clearing resistance, burdens, wounds of you embracing your divine feminine. You don't need to understand how this is happening. You just allow it to happen. And then she kisses the palm of your hand. And as she kisses the palm of your left hand, you feel tingling. It's okay to use your imagination. You feel an activation. And then she goes to your right hand and she does the same thing. She goes close, she brings it close to her mouth and she blows on your right hand as she's clearing any resistance, burdens, wounds to embracing your divine masculine. Again, you don't need to understand how this happens. Just allow it to happen if you are willing. And then she kisses the palm of your right hand. As she kisses the palm of your right hand, again, you feel this activation, this tingling. It's okay to use your imagination. And as she stands there, she says, "It is done. It is done." As you bring both of your palms together in front of your heart, feeling the palms of your hands embracing your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Your left hand, the palm of your left hand, sending all this beautiful light to the palm of your right hand, and the palm of your right hand sending it back, almost in this infinity loop. You might find that your body wants to sway from side to side, almost imitating that movement. Feeling that integration of divine masculine and divine feminine. Feeling your heart radiating its light out your heart to your shoulders, down your arms, into the palms of your hands. So as your hands are like this, they are glowing. So in your mind's eye, see these palms of your hands, your left and masculine, glowing in this beautiful light. So standing here in this moment, seeing that golden path again in front of you, knowing that you will walk that path every day with increasingly more balance between your divine masculine and feminine. Thanking your beautiful soul. Before we close this inner journey, as you bring the palms of your hands together by your heart, ask your soul, what do you want me to birth this month of September? What are you guiding me to birth this month, this September? What are you guiding me to birth this month, this September? And know that your soul always, always answers you, even if you don't hear the answer right in this moment. And as you take one last look at the golden path, you now notice all these beautiful gifts. Your soul winks at you saying that is all of the support, the resources you need this month so that you can birth what I'm guiding you to birth. With deep gratitude, bowing to your soul and your golden path, receiving your soul as she bows to you, bowing to all the different parts of you, the parts that might be scared, that might be skeptical, that might be nervous, the parts that trust you, that are so brave and courageous, bowing to them, and they bow to you in so much gratitude. And we bow to everyone watching this transmission live or later. And finally, bowing to your own beautiful heart. And we close this inner journey with a namaste, namaste. So you stretch your arms overhead. Feel the activation at the palms of your hands that will continue to be activated and integrated throughout today. I'm going to burn some Palo Santo to close this journey. Take some nice breaths, do some movement if you need to feel the earth underneath you. Thank you. And I just want to remind you, if my hands feel so good. I'm just like, oh my gosh. If you're interested, that's what I was gonna say. If you're interested in scheduling a private session with me, if you're feeling like I want a mentor, I want some support with following my soul's guidance to this next phase of my career, of my life's work, go to my website, lisaespinosa.net. That's LISAESPINOSA.net. And go to the Start Here page and you can read all about how you can do that. And I have my schedule open till December. I think my September sessions might be filled up already. Don't hesitate if that is something that your soul is guiding you to do. And the sessions can be done phone, Skype, or if you're local, in person sometimes works as well. And I also want to say the Answering Your Inner Calling training, which is next Sunday, which I'm so excited. It's in Barrington. They have extended the early registration. So that's $49 instead of $70 till September 5th. So if you're interested, I would totally love to see you. You get a free copy of my book as part of the registration. And that'll just be like, it's going to include meditation and movement, but also really grounded teachings. It's going to be this, I just realized this balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You would go to Relax for Life to register. You can just go to my Facebook page and I have the events all there listed and you can get all the details. All right, my dear, so I want to pull some cards for you. And I was really, really guided to do a crystal angel, crystal angels today. So to ask, what's the message for you? And I forgot to say this. I meant to say this in the beginning. So I'm not quite sure. The next Facebook Live was scheduled for the 16th, but my podcast is launching on the 23rd. So I want to say that this was episode 20 of this year, and I believe what I'm going to do is going to restart the episode. So I'm going to, now that the fall season is going to begin, I'm going to go start the countdown again. So it'll be episode 1. I'm wanting my Facebook Lives to really align with my podcast so that it's, they align because obviously I'm me and I'm teaching what I teach, but I want it to be really cohesive. So I think the next Facebook Live will be called episode 1, and it'll be aligned with the first season of my podcast, which will be this fall season. And so I'll give you more information, but I just wanted to let you know my next Facebook Live might be the 16th or might be the 23rd. I will let you know as soon as I'm sure. But let's see. So I said that because I want to know what crystal is helping you from now until our next connection, right? Oh, geez, this one jumped up. I think it's charoite, not charoite. I know, Jill, that you know. So spiritual protection. I just got this like 2 days ago. I love such a beautiful stone. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. Look at this. You are safe and protected. This is so important. So as you go out there and share your gifts, you are protected. You are safe. Visualize that beautiful purple around you. You are safe. You're protected. And let's do a soulful woman. What message does your soul have for you about your creations this month? It fell. Dream seeds. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. Look at this. Your soul is constantly planting dream seeds in your heart, and your soul did that today. Well, in fact, today, as you were standing in front of your golden path, your soul is saying, there's some dream seeds I have planted in there for a while. They are ready to be birthed. Look at this beautiful image. This is from the Soulful Woman deck. So you got spiritual protection and dream seeds. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, lovelies. Thank you so much. Like charcoal, charoite. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Have a lovely, lovely day. Enjoy the weather if you have beautiful weather where you're at, and make sure you're grounded and you drink lots of water, because lots is going to keep integrating after our session today. Bye, everyone. Ooh, I'm on an anniversary. Ooh, that's exciting, Jill. I've never heard that. All right, bye, everyone. See ya. Mwah. And I always love hearing your comments. So even after I finish, if there's comments you want to put on the Facebook Live, it's so great. And it also encourages others to watch as well. All right, bye, everyone.